Hi, welcome. My name is Mariana, and today we're gonna do a simple get ready with me. After my skincare, I usually always apply sunscreen. This one is by Supergoop. This sunscreen is actually pretty good because it's a very thin consistency. As you can see, it's just kind of like a jelly, and I usually just rub it. Just make sure that you're the only person that's using it, and that when you apply it to your face is clean. So I'm gonna just massage it in my skin, and I find that it's really nice for every day, and it's very nice underneath makeup. So a little bit about my skin. I have more of an oily T-zone, and then I have very dried on the side. So every time I do primer, I usually always have to mix things. Okay, so for my nose, I'm using the Tarte Timeless Putty Primer. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna be using the Wonder Beauty. It's very hydrating, and I usually just apply this to the areas of my face. Okay, so after I apply my primer and I have my skin prepped, I usually I will use something like this. I like using more highlighting products underneath foundation, because I find that they give you that light from within. And then I just blend it with the sponge. So you can actually use that product on its own. You can also use it on top of foundation, but I like the effect that gives when you put it underneath. For foundation, I'm gonna be using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. It's been a while since last time I used this, but I remember it being a little bit matte. So what I usually do, I first blend it with the brush, and then I go on with the sponge. I find that I get the much coverage, and it's a little bit easier to distribute. After I go with the sponge, and that usually helps me to push the foundation in, depending on the coverage that you like. For everyday, I tend to like more full coverage, but I'm also, there's days where I don't want full coverage, and I'm okay with like medium. For concealer, we're gonna be using the Born to Glow from NYX. The shade that I had gotten first was a little too light, but I find that if I mix them together, I get a very nice color. So and then once I'm done with that one, I apply a little bit of this one. And this one I mainly keep. Okay. I'm gonna be blending it in with the new concealer sponge, I think. Okay, for contour, I'm gonna use another Charlotte Tilbury product. I really like this. I'm gonna set my under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I don't typically leave it for too long. I usually just put it in a little bit as soon as I can. After I do that, I'm gonna go on to brown, some blush and highlighter, and I'm gonna be using the Neo Physicians formula. I showed this in my Instagram. I had to hunt for it. I had to go to a few Targets to find it. So I'm gonna start with mixing the two bronzers, and that's what I'm gonna use. For blush, I'm gonna use the bottom one, only because it's a little more mauve. So I don't know yet what I'm doing with my eyes. So for highlight, I think I'm gonna use a mix of the two. I like this one. I used that one yesterday, but I also like this one. Okay, so I usually start by brushing my eyebrows. I like to brush them up because I like more of a bushy look. So then I start by drawing little hairs up. Oh no! Oh. Okay. I like to start in the middle because sometimes if you start from all the way in the front, you'll get like a whole bunch of gel in the front and it doesn't look pretty. So I usually always like to start from the middle, go towards the end, and then go to the front. That way you kind of got rid of some of the excess. So once I have kind of like the shape that I want, I'll let them dry, and then after I'm gonna go over with the ink side. I have a brow illuminator. This one I got from Sephora, and this is really nice because it's so creamy. So I usually use this to go over and just clean it up a little bit if I made any mistakes. I like it because the color is very close to my skin tone. For eye primer, I'm gonna go with the P. Louise. This thing, it's really nice. Okay, and for eyes, I'm gonna be using my Nabla, what is this, Poison Garden palette. I've asked on my Instagram so many times who wants to see me use it. Nobody wants to see it. But I think it's so pretty. So I'm gonna start with Canvas. And this is more of a vanilla shade. So that color is just gonna kind of like set the eye primer, and then we're gonna go with the shade Native, and I'm gonna start working this into the crease. These eyeshadows blend so nice. Okay, so as far as for the lid, I'm gonna go with Fabric. And usually the shimmer shadows, I like to apply them with my finger. And I usually want to put the shadow like on the top of my finger. I realize when I put it on this side, I'll get it everywhere. Whereas if I put it on the top, I usually get a little bit more control of where I'm applying the shadow. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more, a deeper color. Geo Dodgy. And I'm just gonna apply this to the upper corner. And if you don't want to add the dark color, I know some people like a more neutral, like more toned down look. You could just skip the dark color. Normally I would just do this and then do eyeliner, lash, mascara, but since today I have a little bit of extra time, I wanna try something that it could look very nice, or it could just end up looking like shit. Okay, so I really want to try this blue. I've been having a thing for blue lately. So I'm gonna try to do an eyeliner with it. Let me see. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it at that. This color is very nice, but it doesn't transfer as potent as in the actual pan. And the pan, it looks like a very like bright blue. So I think I would in order for me to get that color, I will have to use it on a white base. Or those of you who know me from longer know that I love graphic eyeliner or just doing different colors in my. I like color in a subtle way, kind of. Okay, so that's what the eye looks like. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the Rio from Benefit. These are her last uses. I'm gonna go with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I think this color is kind of called Ice Mocha. I'm just gonna go over my brows one more time now that they're set. I have very pigmented lips, so I like to add a little bit of foundation. And I'm gonna be using the KKW Beauty lip liner in nude 1. So I like that one because it's a little bit cooler. And then I'm going with my Pat McGrath 406. It's a beautiful nude. Silver setting spray. I'm using the Tarte Radiant Set. I like using this in the mornings because it smells like cucumber. So if you like the smell of cucumber, you'll like it. If you don't like it, don't. And I like this one because it's more of a hydrating. It makes your skin look dewy. I go between the two. Sometimes I like this one, sometimes I like this one. This one, although it's more of it's supposed to give you a dewy finish, but I've noticed that my makeup lasts a very, very, very long time with this one. Okay, so that's how I normally do my makeup in the mornings. Obviously today I had a little more time because sometimes I like to record it on my Instagram story, so you can also find me there at Mem Green Beauty. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if you like this video, if you want to see any more. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that stuff that people on YouTube do. But yeah, let me know if you like it. I'm planning on doing Get Ready With Me Valentine's Day edition, so let me know if that would be something you would be interested. But other than that, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.